Hello. This video will show you two different ways to access some of the newspaper databases that we have at the library to access our newspaper subscriptions. One of the first ways to do it is to look at our list of databases. We can get there by selecting Research from this top column in the library, go down to Databases and Articles, and click A to Z Databases. That directs us to a list of all of the databases the library subscribes to, and we can filter down this very long list that we can scroll through by selecting a database type from the database type box. When I click Newspapers, we'll have a list that we can scroll through of different newspapers if we wanted to look at the Chicago Tribune, or we wanted to access a database that has several different newspapers in it, like this Imperial Russian Newspapers database. We could do that. If I click the Chicago Tribune, that'll direct us to this search field for the Chicago Tribune provided to us by ProQuest. The other way to do that is if we go back to the library homepage, we can just search for it in the catalog. If I enter the Chicago Tribune onto the library catalog search and enter a search for that, it'll bring up results that will include the Chicago Tribune. This is the one we want here, but it will have other articles, say, about the Chicago Tribune and a bunch of different things popping up. If we do want to narrow that down, you can go to this Journals search at the top of the page. If I click Journals, enter the Chicago Tribune again, we can see that now that article isn't showing up anymore. It's just copies of the newspaper. We still have a few different options because the Chicago Tribune changed hands a few times. This is the version from the 1800s. But if we click the top one here, we can check for our online access. And we can see that we have the Chicago Tribune for a few different date ranges. So if you're looking for, again, something from the 1800s, it's directed through here, access from 63 until 96, 85 until 96, or 96 until today. Hopefully that's been helpful. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to a librarian at library@lakeforest.edu. We'll definitely be able to help you find what you're looking for.